Hey y'all, more views under the visor here. I do have different visors, I promise. It's not the only one I wear. I have a lot of visors. Um, I don't, if my phone, either my phone doesn't do it or I just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but just flips the video the other direction. I don't know how to do that. So I'm just going to keep rolling like this. I just wanted to real quickly show y'all. Locals will recognize it, and I can't get it to focus this direction. But anyway, I am, of course, at the Guest River Gorge, and I'm at the second bridge. So it's like 1.3 miles, I think, from the trailhead to the second bridge. It's not a long distance at all. Easy, straight level, easy walking. I just actually jogged half a mile, which I didn't expect to feel like being able to do, but somehow the notion struck me, so I did. That is a real pretty little falls, and I'm not sure how well y'all can see it. One day soon, I will actually hike up to that falls and show you in person. But that's coming out of a little area here called Crab Orchard. As I said, Crab Orchard. It's just a little community in our town. I live in another community called Flat Woods. So it's just a really pretty falls, and it empties into this little creek. One of my many favorite spots to go and just sit in the middle of the water. Well, not literally in the water, but on a rock in the water is right down there. That big moss-covered rock right near that little cascade. It has a perfect little spot. It's like it was carved out in the shape of my rear end. And it's just a nice little place to sit and enjoy the water. I'm not going to do that today because, number one, it's like 32 degrees, so I'm guessing that rock is really cold. And there is no number two. That's it. So anyway, thought I'd share. And real quickly, I wanted to show y'all. I am not a professional backpacker, video, or YouTuber. I mean, in case you didn't figure that out already. But I wanted to real quickly show you what I carry in my $17 Walmart backpack. If anybody's interested in trying to just get out and enjoy the outdoors a little bit more, Ozark Trail. I'm not a sponsor for anybody. That's one you can get at Walmart. I think it was $17, maybe less. Cheap. I actually was a part of a gift giving group a few months ago, and I put this on my wish list, and I was gifted that. So that's pepper spray. Thankfully, never had to use it, but I keep that just hanging there, just in case. Always have water. I don't always get thirsty enough to have to drink the water, but you always need to have that on hand, just in case. Of course, in here is where I keep my earbuds, because you gotta have your jams, gotta have your music. I do anyway, when I hit the trail, and it's really hard to do this with one hand and hold the phone with the other, but I don't have a GoPro or anything that I can just attach to my person. I probably should check into that. I should work on that. I need a GoPro. Anyway, and here's where I keep my keys, and of course I always bring my wallet with me in my backpack, only because, well, for two reasons. One, it's got my ID in it, so heaven forbid if something should happen to me down here on the trail and somebody finds a body, my license is in here, so they can open that up and identify who that person is or was, whatever. And also, if I leave that in the parking lot, even though we live in a very low crime area, I just feel like, if somebody were to break into my car, yeah, my purse is still there, but there's nothing of any value in it. Everything of value is right here, and I have it with me. I always keep an ink pen. Why? I really don't know, but I have an ink pen fetish, so there's ink pens in here. I have a couple of medical conditions that we will discuss as we go along with these little videos and on this journey. But so I call this my wogging meds. So remember from the other day, I told y'all that what I do out here I call wogging, because I walk a while and I jog a while, so I made up a word and I call that wogging. And every now and then I'll have a little vertigo issue or something, and I'll need to take a prescription medication. Keep wogging meds on hand. And then back here in this other pocket, somebody's going to come along here on the trail in a minute. What is this crazy person doing? Hold on a second. This darn thing unzipped. All right, so in here, always keep an umbrella, and I bought this one extra to just keep in here. I don't use this for anything else except at the gorge or at the wherever I am. This is important in the summertime in the Appalachian Mountains. For those of you who live in an area similar to this, you know this is a big deal. Keep your bug spray with you. Umbrella, of course. I don't normally have to use sunscreen because usually when I'm out and about like this, I'm in a woods area in the shade, so I don't normally need that, but I keep it with me just in case. But right here is something. Make sure nobody's looking. Y'all see this? This roll's been in here a while, so you know, but this stuff doesn't like get old, I don't guess, does it? I guess it dry rots after a while, but it's not been in here that long. But guys, this right here is a must, especially if you have a little condition like I do called non-specific colitis. That's a topic for another day. Many of you all have those gut problems. Keep your TP on hand. I usually keep it in a Ziploc baggie. There's my Ziploc. It somehow ends up out of the bag sometimes. And when you guys get to meet my fuzzy walking companion, her name is Marley. She doesn't come here with me because she won't ride in a car, hates cars. But when I do my first video from out on the trails back behind my house, don't even have to crank the car for that, and Marley goes with me. And so when you guys get to meet Marley, I will show you what she does with this plastic frisbee. That was a freebie from some kind of activity that went on at my son's college, and he gave it to me. This makes an awesome little bowl to put a dog's drink of water in. So I keep that in here, and I'll show y'all how that works with Marley when I have her with me. There's Kleenex, of course, down in here. That's pretty much it. Those are your essentials. And I keep this in my car, so you don't have to worry about trying to remember. My 52-year-old knees try to lock up if I stay down there very long. So, you know, you keep all that in the backpack and keep it in the car so that it's just always there, so that I don't have to trust the old noggin to remember to get my backpack and put it in the car because I may go walking today or I may do this or that. It's just always there. All those things that I showed you that I keep in there, those are extra. I don't use those for anything else except when I'm out on my little excursions. So just a little tip there in case you're interested. And that's another one of my views from under the visor for what it's worth. Catch y'all on the other side, or not the other side. That always seems like a weird saying to me. It almost sounds like I plan to check out and go to the other side. I don't plan on doing that anytime soon, but you know, that's not up to me. So, anyway, I'll see y'all next time.